you've got a crazy car event when the fully exposed carbon fiber McLaren P1 and the newest Lamborghini hypercar for $3.4 million, the Sion, is sitting next to the garbage, next to the trash can. Yep, that's where they go. I'm trying to figure out if this lighting looks better like this, or does this look better, or does the darkness look better? Darkness looks better. So this video is going to be about a car show that I've went to recently, probably about a month or two ago, maybe a little bit longer by now. I've been meaning to cover it on the channel as it was a pretty sick event. Haven't been able to get to it yet, but we're getting to it now. So to start off, the car event and the car day that we had, we woke up. When did we wake up? I don't know. Early. Woke up a little bit early. The lighting was sick in the house at the time that I had recorded the getting to the car show thing. I was like, hey, what's up guys? You know, we're going to the car show today and stuff. Lighting was really good. My hair kind of looked like it was just getting done being permed or something. But other than that, the lighting was really pretty cool. Now it's time to get to walking to the event. I have no clue why I recorded this. It's like not a very impressive shot. There's not a lot going on in the video. I just recorded our little session walking on the sidewalk to get to this event from where we parked. Don't know why I did it, but here is us walking on the sidewalk to be able to get to the event. Why did I record this? I still don't know. I was not prepared for how many cool cars were gonna be at this event. I was not prepared for the amount of cars that would be that special at this event. But one of the cars that I did think was really special, that I knew was going to be at the event, was the Lamborghini Centenario. I like that car a lot. That car is so cool. I think that car has the best rear end of a car in the car industry, probably. I don't think rear ends of cars look better than the front of them usually.
Oh no, these don't belong to me. I'm not the ass man. I think there's been a mistake.
The back end of that thing is insane, dude. When I first saw the rear end of that car, I saw it in a Forza Horizon video game cover, and I did not think it was real. I thought it was a concept made by Forza Horizon. I thought it was a concept car of some sort. I had no idea it was connected with Lamborghini or it was a real car. I thought it was either a concept car or a fake car just for the video game. I was like, there's no way they actually made a real life car with this back end that's so badass. But apparently it is, and it's the Lamborghini Centenario. And yeah, I mean, it's really sick. So, you see all the hypercars at the show, you're being overwhelmed or whatever at all the Koenigseggs and the Paganis and the McLaren hypercars, the Lamborghini hypercars, the Bugattis. Not really, because they kind of got overshadowed by all the other ones. But the Bugatti was there. You can see, I didn't really even get a lot of videos and pictures of the Bugatti at this event. You can see it at this little tiny clip I got right here when I was trying to get the Pagani. I accidentally got the Bugatti Chiron in the background. But other than that, I didn't get a ton on the Bugatti Chiron, which, you know how much of a mental event you gotta have to overshadow the Bugatti Chiron? One of the cool things was, in one of the Koenigseggs, you could actually draw on the Koenigseggs. Is that where this part gets crazy? No, it's not. It's actually just the bare minimum of where this gets crazy. So you can draw on a Koenigsegg. Ready for the kicker? This guy was drawing on a Koenigsegg with a live lizard on his back. What? And I think the lizard was wearing something too. I gotta check, 1 second. Was the lizard wearing anything? The lizard is wearing like a little unicorn hat. What? Is that like a horned lizard too? Like he has like some horns or whatever? That's perfect for the unicorn. Jeez. You're drawing on a Koenigsegg and you got a live lizard with a unicorn hat sitting on your shoulder. I don't know where you could possibly go from that point in your life. Little mini, small, compact car with pretty cool color blue on it with matching rims. Only reason I recorded the little small compact car, I don't know, I thought the rims were pretty cool that they matched the car. And so there's this really funny Nissan matte gray, kind of like off-roading vehicle, which it's really interesting because that car or that model of Nissan is you usually see those like slammed to the ground and modded out with like huge wings, and those people who own those cars go all out for that thing, but they usually get it as low as to the ground as possible. Those things are like, you know, street demons. This guy kind of made it look like an off-roading thing with matte gray, 3 kind of small little front lights right there that you usually see on off-roading vehicles, but it's smaller than normal, and just big tires that lift the car up way more than I've seen those cars be lifted up before, because like I said, they've usually been slammed to the ground. As we pan to the right, however, there's a dude pushing his old classic car into the show. It died. He was unable to start the car midway through the gate. Oh my god, I didn't realize this. I thought the muscle car got into the show. He didn't. I just looked at this video right now. He's getting pushed out of the show. They pushed him from the start. Oh no, dude. That's a shame. Another thing that's a shame, a Urus being delivered to the show. Not driven, but delivered by truck to the show, because you can't put any miles on the precious Urus. Nobody cares about putting miles on a Urus. But apparently this guy, Lamborghini Newport Beach, literally just put out a thing the other day of showing off like their clients that put the Urus through like snow trails and on mountains and like outdoor situations, talk about how capable the Urus is. Doesn't really stack up to the capability card that they're trying to play if you're just using it as like a pavement princess who's being delivered to shows because you don't want to put miles on it. You think your Urus has a chance to get recognized amongst all of these other cars? Like you're just gonna stumble upon 15 Koenigseggs, 9 Paganis, and some alien spaceship that most people didn't even know the name of, and they're gonna be like, wait a second, it's a white Urus. Did anybody take a picture of this yet? Now the Ferrari F40. I saw this thing in motion, dude. This thing was creeping in the background. It wasn't right at the front where I was at with all the other cars that were coming into the show through like the first 2 gates. It was kind of sneaking around to the other gate that was right next to it. That was actually being driven. The Lamborghini Urus owners, take note of that. The Ferrari F40, a vintage classic $1 million car that's extremely rare, and honestly, out of all the, like, it's one of the cars that putting miles on would be concerning. They drove the Ferrari F40 to the event, and you put a Urus on a truck. I also find it funny how the Ferrari F40 is kind of pulling up on the side there, and the dude in the Lamborghini Gallardo, he's hanging out the side of the car, getting the shots. He's like not getting the Ferrari F40, he's just videotaping the Aventadors and like the cars in front of him. So he's like missing it, and you could tell he's missing it as it like goes to the side and he's like videotaping. You're missing it. Another cool Pagani, green exposed carbon fiber. Really, this was honestly one of the best looking Paganis in the entire event, I think. Maybe the best looking Pagani. It was one of my favorites for sure. And then you had Manny Kashtin following him in his Hermes 1-of-1 Speedtail 3-seater car without mirrors, with the cameras on the sides where you can have a digital display to look around you. really cool. One of one Hermes custom interior. Super cool car. It's one of the cooler modern cars coming out, like hypercar stuff. In this little middle section of cars, you got a bunch of crazy cars in this middle section. You got a Porsche Carrera GT, you got a McLaren P1, you got the Enzo Ferrari, you got the Ferrari F40, you got the Lamborghini Centenario, you got the Pagani, one of the Paganis. I can't be bothered to check the footage to see which one it is right now. It's just a really cool, fully exposed carbon fiber, I'm sure, Pagani that's sitting there. Was there another one? I cannot remember if there was another one sitting next to it. I think it was an SVJ that was in front of the Centenario. But all of those cool cars sitting in the middle, super badass. That's just the middle section of it. You got the fully exposed carbon fiber P1 and the Lamborghini Chiron sitting next to the trash can. The Lamborghini Centenario, again, in carbon fiber, adjacent to the trash can. You got the more Paganis, you got the Koenigsegg, you got the Bugattis, you got the Apollo IE, you got the fully exposed carbon fiber McLaren Senna, which was really cool. We got the yellow and black. Actually, Lamborghini person for the Murcielago who was doing black and orange should have looked something like the black and yellow McLaren Senna. That was done really well. The bat wings are up. They're up, baby. High as a kite. Kind of like these people were when they were specking out their Lambo. What is that spec? I mean, I know it's aftermarket, but these guys really committed to the rims. The trim on the car is all orange. You know you've got a crazy car event when the fully exposed carbon fiber McLaren P1 and the newest Lamborghini hypercar for $3.4 million, the Chiron, is sitting next to the garbage, next to the trash can. Yep, that's where they go. You got the newest Lamborghini hypercar. Oh, fully exposed carbon fiber McLaren P1. Oh, that's a very rare car. Very nice. Trash can. Go to the trash can. Who the So now we get to the, alien spaceship. What else do you call it? The Apollo IE, that's it. It's just, we get to the Apollo IE. I tried to take videos of these things and pictures. Really, not a lot of videos and pictures really do this car much justice, rather than just seeing it in person, because it's so weird. Like all the angles and all the stuff, it was pretty crazy. Not a lot of people knew what to think of it. It was a pretty crazy car, and a lot of people were really swarmed to it. The exhaust, the back end of the exhaust, super cool. The little 3 slits for the exhaust, super badass. Centenario's still better. But that's super badass, dude. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the end of the Cars and Copter car show video. New outfit or whatever, a little costume change. But this, outfit you're gonna be seeing in a future video, just kind of a chill video where I just react to some funny videos. The Cars and Copter event, super cool. I've got some more footage of the Cars and Copter event, and I've got some more footage of a Lamborghini Newport Beach event. So I'm thinking I'll just combine the leftover footage from the other two that I thought were really cool into a video that combines both of the two. That could be a fun idea. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next cool car video or one of the other cool videos I do, because everyone is a banger. Sort of, kind of. We try, except the times that we don't try. Thanks for watching.